We are in the meat and potato part of Beaver Creek's Winter Culinary Weekend, and joining me now, a couple gals that were out at Burgers and Beers last night. I have Melissa and Hollis. They're with Anheuser Busch, but you girls are like the high-end sales reps. When we think of Anheuser Busch, sometimes we think of Bud in a can, which of course is delicious after Opry, for Opry or something like that, but you serve a different clientele, a different kind of beer.
We do. We work with more of the craft breweries as Anheuser Busch keeps bringing on these wonderful craft breweries. We want to make sure that they get the focus in the market as well, and so we get to represent all of those great beers. It's really fun.
Okay, do you have a favorite?
Oh gosh, whatever's in my hand. It's such a cheesy answer, but yeah, whichever one I'm drinking at the time.
Now, I like beer a lot. Did you have a lot of fun at the Burgers and Beers last night, Hollis?
We did, absolutely. We had a great turnout, and we had some of our high-end beers featured there: Goose Island IPA, Stella Artois, Budweiser, 10 Barrel, Pray for Snow, which was a huge hit. We also had Shock Top, which was great Belgian wheat. But I think the winner overall, I think by the crowd, was definitely the 10 Barrel Pray for Snow, which is their seasonal winter ale.
Well, and you have to wonder, was it just because we're all praying for snow all the time up here? Shock Top is delicious. I've been seeing that one at a lot of the local bars. Is that new and upcoming, or have I just missed out?
Do you know what? It's a great beer from us. We do great with our Shock Top. It's definitely a winner around for everyone. So
okay, so changing the name of Budweiser with some pretty faces that are girls. Now, when you are serving these different kinds of beers, there's a certain way that they should be drank and certain glasses that they should use.
Oh, absolutely. So part of being on the high end and the craft side is to try to feature the beer in the glassware that it was designed to be drank out of. So each beer has a different style, so that also means a different style of glassware.
Okay, so Stella Artois, everybody knows this one. This is like Budweiser's bigger, prettier sister, right?
I love that description. Absolutely. That lady deserves a chalice. So every time you drink a Stella, we ask that you drink it out of a chalice.
Okay, and we actually have some of the glasses right over here. So Hollis, why don't you explain? This is what you're going to be pouring at the grand tasting tonight, and this is what we're going to be drinking them from, correct?
that's right. So this is part of our Belgian trio. We have our Stella Artois, our Hoegaarden, and our Lef. So we'll be featuring those tonight at the grand tasting with the culinary, paired with the great culinary food that will be offered as well. We also are doing a big campaign with Stella Artois that we definitely want to mention, Buy a Lady a Drink. You can check out stellaartois.com for more information on that, but every limited edition chalice that's sold on their website is going to be able to provide one person in a developing country water for 5 years, which is fantastic.
Well, so yeah, that is awesome. Way to give back. Way to give back, Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch. Okay, now the grand tasting is tonight from 7 to 10. Lots of people, the new trend is the beer pairing with food. So this must be something that's big in your repertoire.
Oh, it's huge. And it's a lot of fun because we get to try a lot of great creations by different chefs. Beer goes very, very well with food. It's not as exclusive as some other beverages. So you can really, really try different things, and you can do contrasting. You can do comparison flavors. You can just really highlight different things in the food with the beers. It's exciting.
Okay, so tonight when you're pouring the Stella, what kind of food should we be looking at when we're walking around with our chalice of Stella?
I think seafood's going to be a great one. Any kind of seafood. I know we had a lobster dish at the burgers thing yesterday, and it went really, really well. Just kind of brought out the natural sweetness of the lobster and then the sweetness of the beer. So I think that if we can see some more of that, it would be great.
Okay, yum. Okay, a Stella with some seafood? That's like totally switching it up a little bit. Yesterday, Burgers and Beers, what was your favorite burger?
Ooh, I really liked the pork, and it was paired with some Asian kind of ramen noodles. That was absolutely delicious. So yeah, that was probably my favorite.
Okay, well, ladies, thank you so much for coming in today. It's Hollis and Melissa, and they are with the high-end sales in Colorado for Anheuser-Busch. You can find them tonight at the grand tasting. Grand tasting is from 7 to 10 o'clock. Yes, you can pair beer and food together, and if you've never done that before, come out to the grand tasting tonight. beavercreek.com/culinary to get your tickets. We're almost done here on this beautiful day. We'll be back with just a little bit more live from Beaver Creek.